I'm terribly excited about the appearance of our next guest. Do you like this man, Paul?
Crazy about this guy.
Yeah, one of my all-time favorite films. This man is in with Al Pacino. It's called Scarecrow. Have you seen that?
No, but I saw French Connection, though.
Yeah.
Love
well,
that.
he won an Academy Award for that. I'll just read the introduction. He'll come out and we'll talk.
And then we'll...
My next guest is a very classy actor who has obviously been tricked into doing this program. He won an Academy Award for Best Actor in 1971 for The French Connection, the movie Paul is talking about, and he has since been seen in such films as Superman, Reds, The Conversation, and most recently Twice in a Lifetime, and also Power. Please welcome Gene Hackman. Yeah.
Hi, Gene. Nice to see you. How are you?
You look great. You look great. You know, a lot of people come on the program whom you've seen on other shows or in films and so forth, and they look different. You look just exactly like you do in movies. You look great. You look terrific.
People come up to me on the street and they say, "You look better in person than you do on." I don't know if that's a compliment. Did they say that to you?
Nah, they don't say much anything to me. It's because of the bodyguards. But no, you really look terrific. And I mentioned Scarecrow. I thought that was a terrific film. When was that made?
It was done right after French Connection.
Yeah.
So after it was released, probably '72.
Did you like that movie?
Yeah, I did. It was probably my favorite film, favorite film to work on.
Yeah.
It didn't work too well at the box office, but
it was what they would call a small kind of film.
Small film.
Yeah. Yeah.
The studios don't like small films.
No, they don't. They want blockpacers.
They want the blockbusters.
Yeah.
They want the
Another
the
French
film
Connection.
Go right all the way.
Yeah.
We had fun on it though. Before the film started, Pacino and I were up in San Francisco, and we thought maybe we'd try to get into the characters, you know, the bums, and we got some clothes and stuff, and walked around Market Street. And after a couple of days of that, we'd get in the cab and we'd go back to the, you know, the
Sure.
Mark Hopkins or whatever.
Yeah, sure. It's easy to be a bum that way when you have a suite reserved at the Mark Hopkins.
But it was fun. One day we were walking along there, and the guy, I said to Al, maybe we go to the Salvation Army and see if there's a soup kitchen or something. I asked the guy where it was, and he looked at us and he said, yeah, it's down a couple blocks, and you go over and this. And I said, thank you. And he said, you're welcome, Mr. Hackman, Mr. Pacino. And so we walked away, and I turned around and looked at the guy, and he's kind of talking to himself. And I often wonder what he thought, you know. He had seen Al, you know, in Godfather like 3 months before that, and I was getting the Academy Award just prior to that. He must have thought the show business really fleeting.
Fleeting. Yeah.
Doesn't last long.
Bad investments, maybe,
Yes.
that kind of thing. Speaking of, now you also... when you were in New York, you worked as a doorman at, where was this?
Yeah.
Howard Johnson's?
At Howard Johnson's, yeah.
Is
I did a lot of that kind of thing.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, I went up for a part-time job, and they had some convention in New York, and they wanted a doorman at Howard Johnson. Why, I don't know, but...
Was this right after you'd been out of the Marine Corps?
Yeah, I just, this was like 57 or so,
Yeah.
55. Anyway, I had a white uniform on, green piping in it, and I just literally, you know, it's this little Howard Johnson at 49th and Broadway.
Yeah.
And I would open the door for people, and I was there a couple of days. It was kind of fun, actually. And I see this Marine coming down the street, a sergeant, in full dress blues. And it was my Marine Corps drill instructor from Parasite. And about 30 feet away, he sees me. And this is 3-4 years after I'd, you know, gone through boot camp.
Did you leave with an honorable discharge?
Just barely, yes. Yeah. And as he walked by me, he never looked at me really. But as he walked by me, he said, Hackman, you're a sorry son of a...
But I bet he liked the uniform. I bet he thought that was not a bad uniform.
That was sharp. Wasn't GI, but he was sharp.
You know, you just this is very exciting because you just recently filmed in my hometown of Indianapolis.
Yes.
We have some people here from Indianapolis, and the movie is about, correct me if I'm wrong, it's one of the great local legendary basketball stories in all of Hoosier basketball annals.
In '54, I think it was.
Yeah.
There's a little town called Milan. And they went on to win the state basketball championship. They were a town of about 400 people.
Tiny little school.
Tiny school.
Yeah, given no chance at all to win, and they go all the way.
It was a thrill being in Indianapolis in the wintertime.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
I remembered as soon as I got there why I left Illinois,
Yeah.
which was 60 miles away. Why I drifted away from there. But it was nice.
Was it fun being there?
Yeah, it was
I mean,
actually. The people were terrific.
Yeah.
I mean, I had guys coming over from my hometown of Danville, Illinois, and guys I had gone to grade school with, and we had just had a great time. And all the people were terrific. The only problem with at the end of the movie, and we actually shot the last scene on the last 3 or 4 days, we needed about 15,000 people in the Butler Fieldhouse for the final game.
Yeah.
And we had pretty good cooperation up there. We had shot 8 games, I think, and pretty good, 500 to 600 people all the time. And on that night,
You needed
they
a
said
packed
that
house.
we needed a packed
This
house.
would be the finals.
They said
Yeah.
that we had to have it, and they said they would turn people away, probably. There were 500 people showed
Yeah,
up.
there you go.
And the director was running around and says, "It's okay. I'll shoot it up their noses, or it'll be a fantasy sequence, or they're dying." Well, we were there 4 days, and they finally got enough to finish it, but it was touch and go. For
It's very exciting for somebody like myself, and of course the people who live in Indiana, because that's one of the great classic stories, and to see that, and with you in the film, I hope it turns out.
Oh,
great.
I
We
do
have
too.
some here, don't we? Or no, this is another. This is Power.
Another film.
You're in so many films.
Yeah.
This is you and Richard Gere.
Right.
Now, how many people turned out to see him? This is about what? Power is.
Power is about the media consultants who consult would-be governors, senators, third world presidents and that kind of thing. And it's a fascinating film. I have a very small role in it, which is
This is what we're going to see, I guess. A little bit of Gene Hackman and Richard Gere also in this?
Yeah.
And does he have his clothing on in this scene?
Yes, I think he does in this one.
But he's always undressed, isn't he? In every film,
He's got a good body. Why not?
Yeah, but I mean,
if I had a body like that, I'd take my clothes
Have
off.
you ever taken your clothes off in a film? I think I've seen you.
No.
No, I guess maybe I haven't.
No.
Something at the Howard Johnsons. Okay, here it is now. This is a couple of seconds from the film Power with Gene Hackman and Richard Gere. Yeah, there's Power. And this is out now currently, and Twice in a Lifetime is out
Twice in
currently.
a Lifetime, still around.
And you're looking into doing a Broadway musical now, is that true?
Well, I'm talking to some people who are interested in my doing, if I can sing. We haven't gotten to that part yet.
Oh, yeah, well, wait till the last minute on that, by all means. Get people to put up a lot of dough and then find out.
Do the real amateur thing. I'll do it opening night.
No, it'll be fine, yeah. But now, this must be something that you really want to give a shot.
I really do want to do it. I want to make sure I can do it, though.
Yeah.
Nothing, it always looks so great when you're in the Broadway theater and they're singing. You think, what fun, wouldn't it be great to show up every night and have the music kind of give you the life and all that? But I don't know.
I'm sure it'll be. I mean, whatever you do, you're the kind of guy I think people would pay to do sit-ups or something. I think you're a terrific actor and a very likable person.
Thank you very
Nice
much.
to see you, Gene. Thank you very much for being
Thank
here.
you.
Good luck to you, sir. We'll be back here with Annie Golden.